So good morning everyone. In last class we have completed our ratio and applications, ratio and proportions. Now we are going to start our new chapter that is called as chapter number 8, congruency of triangles. Congruency of triangles. So before entering into this chapter, so what is congruency we have to learn first. So what do you mean by congruency? Congruency is nothing but having the, for anything, any object having the same size and same shape, we will call it as congruency. Suppose I am taking here 2 rupees coins. I am taking two rupees coins. Okay, so for this two rupees coins, if I keep on each other, the size and shapes are same. Okay, the size and shape of this 2 rupees coins is same. So we can say that these 2 rupees coins are congruent to each other. So what do you mean by congruent? Congruent is nothing but having the same shape and same size. We will call it as congruency. Suppose one more example, I am taking it as 1 rupee coin here. So one 2 rupees coin I am taking and another 1 rupee coin I am taking. So if I keep on each other this one, so it is not fitting here. It is not exact. It is not having same shape, same size here. So we can't tell that these two are congruent to each other, because this is 1 rupee coin is small and 2 rupees coin is big. So if you keep on each other, the 1 rupee coin is falling down. Okay, so we can't say these two coins are congruent to each other. So which coins are congruent here? Both 2 rupees coins having the same shape and same size. So if I keep on each other, it is not falling down, and so we can call them as congruent to each other. So these two coins are congruent to each other. Not only these coins, you can take it as notes or any other object also. Okay, so what do you mean by congruency? Congruency is nothing but having the same shape and same size. So how you will denote this congruency? By using this symbol. Okay, so by using this symbol we will this is how we will denote with congruency, for congruency. Okay, so now I am taking one example. They are talking about triangles, congruency of triangles. For showing the triangles as congruent to each other, we are having 4 types. Okay, how many types we are having? We are having 5 types we are having. So first one is side angle, side SSS congruency. So what is the first one? SSS congruency. Congruency. Next one is SAS congruency. Next one is ASA congruency. ASA is nothing but angle, side, angle, and next one is RHS, right hypotenuse side. Okay, so this is other congruency. So how many different types of congruencies are there? We are having 4 different types of congruencies. First one is SSS. SSS is nothing but side. And next SAS. SAS is nothing but side, angle, side. And ASA is nothing but angle, side, angle. And last one, RHS is nothing but right hypotenuse side. This right hypotenuse side only we will use for right angle, because they have given as right triangle. So that is we will use for right angle triangle. Okay, so how many different types are there? 4 different types are there. So in that SSS we will learn. After completing this SSS, we will do the exercise problems. Then we will go for SAS congruency. Okay, so first SSS congruency. So what do you mean by SSS? SSS is nothing but side congruency. So if I take any triangle here, so if I take any triangle, I am taking 2 triangles. You can show they are congruent only if you are having 2 or more triangles or 2 or more coins or any 2 or more any other things. Okay, with only one triangle you can't tell they are congruent. You should have more than 2 you should have 2 or more than 2 triangles. Okay, so I am taking 2 triangles here. So what do you mean by side? Here I am taking it as A, B, C, and here I am taking it as P, Q, R. Okay, so this is ABC triangle and this PQR triangle. So here I am taking it as 5 centimeters. Here also 5 centimeters. 6 centimeters. 6 centimeters. 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters. Okay, so now what do you mean by side congruency? Already you know about congruency. Congruency means having the same shape and same size. We will call it as congruent. So now I have to check whether these 2 triangles are congruent to each other by using this side congruency. Side is nothing but all the 3 sides should be equal. Okay, so here I can tell AB is equals to PQ. Here also 5, here also 5. In the same way I can tell AC is equals to PR. Here also 6, here also 6. Okay, next is BC is equals to QR. So this is equal to this. If 2 sides are equal, automatically the third side will also be equal. So here I can say this side is equals to this side is equals to this side, and this side is equals to this side. That means if I take out this triangle and if I place on this triangle, both the size and shape will be same. Okay, so this is called as side congruency. All the 3 sides should be equal in both the triangles. So if 3 sides of a triangle are equal to the corresponding 3 sides of another triangle, then the triangle is called as congruent. So if these 2 are congruent to each other now, these 3 sides are equals to these 3 sides. So we can tell triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay, one more example we will take. I am taking in this form. One I am taking in this form. Here A, B, C, P, Q, R. Okay, so now I am telling that this, here it is 5 centimeters, here it is 3 centimeters, 2 centimeters, here take it as 2 centimeters, here 5 centimeters, here 3 centimeters, and here I am taking it as 4 centimeters, here I am taking it as 2 centimeters. Okay, can we say these 2 triangles are congruent to each other by using this SSS congruency? No, because here 2 centimeters here is there, here 3 centimeters. These 2 sides are not equal. In the same way, these 2 sides are not equal. In the same way, these 2 sides are not equal. So if you take out this triangle and if you place on this, these 2 triangles are not equal. They are not having the same shape and same size. So we can't say these 2 triangles are congruent to each other. So what do you mean by congruency? Congruency means it should have same shape and same size. Okay, so the first figure is congruent to each other because these three sides, if three sides of a triangle are equal to a corresponding three sides of a triangle, then we can say that these two triangles are congruent to each other. So 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters. If you take out this triangle and place on this triangle, both the triangles will be congruent to each other because it is having same size and same shape. So this is called as first SSS congruency. These two are not congruent to each other. Okay, so this is about SSS congruency. So on this we are going to start our exercise now. So that is exercise 1. So if you want to write a definition in classwork in page number 168, you are having that is side congruency. So what is that? That is, if three sides of a triangle are equal to corresponding three sides of a triangle, then the triangles are called congruent to each other. So that is a definition for SSS congruency. So exercise 1. So in that first bit we will see. So what is the first bit? Decide whether SSS congruency is true with the following figures. Give reason. So they have given two figures, whether they are congruent to each other and why they are congruent to each other also we have to write. So what are the figures here? So this is the first figure they have given. So whether they are congruent or not, we have to check. Okay, so they have given the symbols for each side. So which are equal they have given. So here one symbol, here also one symbol. So these two sides are equal. Here 2, here also 2. That means these two sides are equal. Here 3 and here also 3 lines. So that two sides will be equal. So they have given all the three sides are equal. So by seeing the figure, we can tell these two triangles are congruent to each other. So if you take out this and if you keep on this, the two triangles will be equal. That means that they will be having same shape and same size. So why they are congruent also we will write. So from figure, from figures, which sides are equal here? So first one line side we will take, that is BN line segment is equals to which line? That is CR line segment. Okay, next two lines. Now we can take BE line segment is equals to what is this? That is CA line segment. And next is NE line segment is equals to, we can write it as RA line segment. Okay, so these three sides are equal here. So we can say that therefore triangle NBE and triangle RCA are congruent to each other. So this is our first bit in first bit value. Next is second one, we will see whether they are congruent or not, we will check. So they have given a figure as so this is 3, 4, 2.5, 4, L, D, S, A. So in this figure you are seeing two triangles. So what are the two triangles? This is one part and this is another part having this common base. Okay, so these two triangles are congruent to each other or not, we have to find. Okay, so how to find? First you check here. So this is 4 centimeters, this is also 4 centimeters, so they are equal. So this base is same, so that will be equal. Okay, now this is 2.5 centimeters, but here they have given us 3 centimeters. That means they are not having same size. So what we can tell? We can tell these two triangles are not congruent to each other. Okay, so these two triangles are not congruent to each other because here it is 2.5 and here it is 3 centimeters. Now write the reason from the figure. So what we can write here? AL is equals to SD, that is 4 centimeters, and next LD is equals to LD, common side, but they have given AD. AD is not equals to SL, that is 3 centimeters is not equals to 2.5 centimeters. So you got one not equal to sign, so they are not congruent to each other. So therefore SSS congruency is not true. So first bit is true, second bit is not true because these two sides are not equal to each other. So this is our first bit. I hope you have understood. Next is second bit. So what is second bit? For the following congruent triangles, find the pair of corresponding angles. So find the pair of corresponding angles. So which angles are equal, we have to find them. Okay, so here second bit, first one. What is the figure? So this is 2. Q, P, R, S and T. So what are the corresponding angles we have to write here? So if you fold this in this order, I am bringing this part to this side. So R will be equals to P, S will be equals to T and this Q will be equals to Q itself. Okay, so that angles we have to write here. So from figure, we can write angle T is equals to angle S and angle P is equals to angle R. Here angle Q is common for both the triangles. So I am writing in 3 alphabets. So how to write that? We can write in the form of PQT is equals to RQS. So middle alphabet is Q, that means angle Q. About we are writing about angle Q. So these are the corresponding angles which are equal in both the triangles. Okay, so next one. So what is next one here? Five centimeters, 5 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters, P, Q, R, S. So what are the corresponding angles? Which corresponding angles are equal, we have to find. So if you fold this part to down, okay, so if you fold this part to down, which angles will be equal here? This is O, common point for both the triangles. This is one triangle, this is another triangle. So if I fold this part to down, both you will be getting angles are equal. Okay, because already they told that they are congruent to each other. So if you fold, this angle O will be equals to angle O, angle P will be equals to angle R, angle Q will be equals to angle S. Okay, so these corresponding angles we have to write here. So from figure, we can write angle P is equals to angle R. In the same way, we can write angle Q is equals to angle S, and this O is a common point for both the triangles. So what we can write, I am writing in 3 alphabets, that is angle POQ is equals to POQ is equals to ROS. So these are the angles which are equal in this triangle. So we can say that they are congruent to each other. So next one, you try this as homework. In adjacent figure, choose the correct answer. So they have given some options and also they have given one figure. So you try that one as homework. Tomorrow in next class again I will discuss this third and fourth one, and also we will discuss about side angle, side congruency. Okay, you do this third one as homework. Thank you.